So when we last left everybody, Oleg and Enerath had gone sprinting down the corridor after a scream. They had gotten a fight with some cultists who were dragging along a prisoner. Enerath freed the prisoner. Oleg murdered the cultists and captured one who is currently tied up and unconscious. So what would you guys like to do?
Enerath's still crouched next to you. This it's Tabaxi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blaze's Tabaxi. Or you playing
You're
Tabaxi?
next to a Tabaxi, yes.
Yes.
Are you hurt, friend?
No, they caught me in the night. I gotta sit up a little bit. Like, what is my? I hold out my hand and I go to recall my warhammer wherever it is.
Thor style.
As you go to recall your warhammer, it does materialize in your hand. You're still within range.
Yep.
So you're not too far from where you bedded down for the night.
Okay, now I have my weapon. Cool. I stand up. I use it like a cane to like prop myself up a little bit. It's like, what?
Enerath would definitely help you to your feet, offering his hand.
I accept the help. What are you guys doing down here? You're the first not one of those things I've seen.
We're here investigating. Well, obviously now there's some kind of cult that is haunting these halls. Originally, our plan was to figure out what's going on underneath Kelemvor's temple and return to the service with more information. And we heard your screams, and we knew somebody was in trouble.
You said that was your plan. What's your plan now?
Well,
We're
now
gonna
the plan.
question this guy.
What was that? I'm sorry.
He's still unconscious.
So we said the plan is we're going to try to question this guy and see what the fuck he's doing down here.
Enerath will make his way over to the unconscious, tied up cultist. Mm-hmm. Grab him by the ropes at this point to lift him up. Give him like slaps with the trunk to try and get him up.
Yeah, okay. Give him a quick little...
Non-lethal, no damage, preferably.
No, I'm just gonna give him a constitution check and see if he can... Oh, okay. Yeah, so that... He snaps out of it pretty quick. Nose.
Tell me, child, what is your purpose down here?
You see, he stares at you, then he looks down, and his feet wiggle a little bit. He's like, "Fucking tall are you?" We were dragging the prisoner, and then you lot showed up.
For what purpose do you need this prisoner?
We were going to use him to open the door.
Keep talking.
I am the very model of a modern major general of information, animal or vegetable or mineral.
Really? This is what happens when your dungeon master doesn't have his notes anymore.
No, so like we're down here. We found a and he kind of wiggles a little bit, and like you can see that where one of his hands should be. 58 and Oleg, I believe you're standing behind them. You see that where one of his hands should be, it's bandaged and full up, like his hand is missing. And he goes, "No, we needed the body to open the door."
Which door?
I'm gonna go and hold him to make sure, like, if my bindings aren't gonna hold because he's missing a hand, I'm going to hold him.
Hey, let go.
Yeah, this is how it has to be. You're missing a hand. I didn't see that when I initially tied you up.
I was hiding it. Ow.
You should tie his ankle so he can't run.
I'd assume I had 50 foot of rope, and I am securing him. So I will tie his ankles now. Do you want me to make any check for that?
No, he's currently being held up by Enerath. He can't really go anywhere.
No need to make a Shibari roll.
So he's like, just behind the knees. Stop that. Can you put me down?
Maybe if you keep talking, we might let you go.
It is not touch the ground.
It's very unnerving to be this high in the air.
Your feet.
58 will look at him and be like, "You're lucky you're not 6 feet under, let alone up in the air."
He takes a second to process this, and then he looks up at the worked stone ceiling above you and goes, 6? Well, it's at least 15.
Oh, God.
Probably even 20, depending on it, Anyway,
you
what do
better
you
say
want from me?
something. You better say something that is worth us keeping you alive.
You won't get anywhere without me.
I don't care.
Tell us what the door is, or I swear I break my
door.
covenant, and you never reach the afterlife.
What do you want? It's a door. You touch it, your hand goes away.
Where
Wanted
does
to
the
see
door
how many
lead?
hands?
What is on the
I
other
don't
side?
know. We haven't opened it yet.
Then why do you want to open it?
To see where it leads.
That is a terrible
You're
answer.
new to this, aren't you? Not,
If you don't know,
not been on many adventures, have you?
if you don't know where the door leads, what purpose do you have in opening it?
To see if there's anything good behind it. Some other doors we opened had great things behind them. We opened this one door. They were like, there's this big old statue. It was pretty cool. We lost some guys in there. Another door we opened, probably back that way, had this big magic circle in it. That was fun.
You sound like a bunch of just like high school hooligans that are just trespassing and
Look, they told us to explore the area. We're exploring the area. We got to a door. The door won't let us in. So we went and found a guy to get us through the door. Huh?
And you had to sneak up on someone while they are sleeping to do this?
Look at the size of him. He ain't gonna come willingly.
Who's they?
The people... Us.
And you are?
Dylan.
No, but what organization do you serve? What are you said us.
Organization.
You say
You said
Dylan?
us.
Dilin. Dylan.
Dilin.
Yeah, us. The group of us. There's like, 5 or 6 of us down here now. Well, he looks at the body of his friend on the floor. One less now. And we lost a couple of them to that statue. So 4? 4 of us?
Just a couple to the statue.
That was a mean statue. It was also behind a door, which we opened.
I don't think we need this person.
I
These
don't
guys-
think you understand what you're doing.
These guys just seem like idiots. If there's only 4 of them, we throw them in a cell for trespassing.
Go all the way back? I thought you guys had something to do down here.
Who?
Not you.
Ah. Yeah, of course. You wouldn't be talking to me. You don't know me.
We
You're
had
talking
done
in the, on the inside.
follow this
What?
this pathway.
Are you still holding him up in the air?
Yeah.
Who's standing behind him?
Well,
I need whoever's behind him
It
to
would
make
be-
a perception check.
it would be me and 58, right?
I think so.
I would be standing in front of him, just mad at him for kidnapping me in the night.
I just make a perception check if you're standing behind him.
I rolled. Perception. I got a 4.
I got an 18.
I'm not making this perception check, right? Because I'm in front of him. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's what you're talking about. Okay.
So, as he's still kind of wiggling in your grasp, his good hand. You just beat his sleight of hand. It pissed me off. He rolled so well. But you see a small dagger come out of the sleeve of his good hand and start sawing away at the rope behind him. 58.
I don't like that.
So what are you gonna do about it? You got time for one action
One action. Okay.
before his hand is free.
I am going to shove the barrel of my rifle into his back, and I'm going to say, "Drop it, or you're going to look like a nice slice of Swiss cheese."
He's gonna look down at Enerath. He's staring at Enerath as he says this, and he goes, "Yeah, you heard the lady. Drop it." He's gonna keep sawing at the rope.
Listen to me, child.
All right, I'm gonna smack him with the butt of my rifle.
Okay, roll to hit.
It's a 15 on the die.
That'd be at advantage because he's restrained.
That's a melee attack, right? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you have advantage.
All right. That's an 18 on the die, so 22, I guess.
So you swing the butt of your rifle into his back as he's working against this, and a shimmer of magical energy erupts around his body as you strike him. And he starts cackling maniacally.
Can I hold an action?
Yeah, go ahead.
If he if he breaks free or like attacks, I'm going to smack him in the face with my warhammer.
So, what he's going to do, because you did not attempt to remove the knife, his hand comes free, and he is going to cast Globe of Invulnerability on himself.
He's gonna provoke plenty of attacks of opportunity for that, isn't he not?
No, casting a spell doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. It's only moving away.
Really? 5e sucks.
It does.
In your opinion,
So, Enerath, I need you to make a strength check because you're holding him.
all of us within 10 feet will be inside of the globe.
Yes. I just need you to make a strength check because you're holding him.
19 on die, which I think I have a bad modifier there. Which is... Oh, it's 0. So 19.
So he casts this spell, and he's going to try and break free of your grasp, using it as a distraction. It did not work. You were still holding him tightly, and he goes, damn. Giant hands always in, these giant hands would probably be really good at opening that door.
Would that count as an attack? Or trying to get away?
It's technically not an attack, no.
I think we should just get this guy into a cell.
He didn't get away, so no, you don't. You don't get your opportunity attack.
I mean, I can just hit him. I'm waiting for him to give me a reason, and I think casting a spell is a reason. But I'm gonna hold my tongue because
yeah, sure, you can go ahead. You can hit him.
He hasn't done anything yet. It's fine.
So he's just
Can I smack him again? Can I smack him again?
Yeah,
He's gonna die. He's gonna go down again.
I don't give a damn. 21.
Listen, 21 hits. He's gonna be like, you can't hold me against my will like this.
Actually,
That's
we can.
You're trespassing. I'm taking you in.
You're trespassing on with your horse.
That's not how trespassing works.
Right?
You don't.
I'm just gonna start dragging him away. I'm gonna start dragging him out of here.
You can't do this to me.
He needs to sleep this off. Whatever he's high on.
He's just a bad person. I don't think he's high.
All right, he has the opportunity to cast one more spell because you didn't tie his hand back up. Anyone have a reaction they want to use?
Nothing is a reaction speed for me. I'm a barbarian.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm good.
All right. He's going to cast his 5th level spell, Wall of Force.
Can I counterspell that?
Yes, it is a thing.
How do I do counterspells in 5e?
The spell is of the same level, it auto fails, or if it's same level or less, it auto fails of the level you cast counterspell at. If it's above, it becomes an Arcana check. Can't remember what the roll is. Hang on.
It's a 10 plus the spell level.
So
And it's an Arcana check. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a 15.
Or you can cast it at a level 5 and it'd be counterspell. Without having to make the roll.
I don't have. You said casting a 5th level spell. I don't have 5th level spells.
You can cast it normal, and then do.
It's an Arcana check. DC is 15.
Yep.
Oh,
21.
Let's go.
He goes to cast his Wall of Force. His hand is his good hand slips free forward, and he chants his little words and he wiggles his fingers, and nothing happens as you put out your counter spell.
I've had enough of this as I smack him on the head for non-lethal damage with my Warhammer.
Roll to hit.
It's a nat 20.
Okay, roll damage.
This is two-handed because I don't have... Yes, I said non-lethal.
I was going to say, when you say that, does decapitation count as non-lethal?
No, I'm not going to try to decapitate him. It's a
That's
Warhammer.
pretty lethal.
It's
Roll
bludgeoning
me your
damage.
Damage.
15 damage, non-lethal.
15 damage, non-lethal. Your Warhammer
He
comes
just has a
down.
concussion.
Your Warhammer comes down on his head. Whack! And a shimmer of magical energy radiates over his body. As you break through his arcane ward, you deal 2 damage to him.
Is he still up?
He's still up, and he's like, "You fuck."
I guess I had extra attacks. I'm gonna do it again.
After all we did, kept you comfortable.
It's a 26.
Nope. Go ahead. You guys are so fucking mean.
It's another 9 damage. You kidnapped me, bitch.
Ow! God, fucking bonked. Why are you bonking me?
Is he really not down yet? How did he heal? He was just knocked out.
Where was he?
What's going on?
Is it obvious that his dagger is the arcane focus? Like we can tell that, right?
As let's see, Oleg got stabbed. 58 saw him use it to cut the rope. Roll me an intelligence check. Do you know that his dagger is his arcane focus?
I only got a 11 total.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to see that his dagger is his arcane focus.
Okay.
I'm going to take the dagger out of his hand.
No.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You
Yeah.
can't. No.
Whether he likes it or not.
I'm gonna need a contested strength check, I guess.
That's fair.
He can roll acrobatics if he wants to like finagle it away.
He's restrained. He doesn't get acrobatics.
He just has disadvantage.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with the strength check.
14.
That beats his 13. So, what is with you people rolling 1 over his roll? Can you see me?
Yes. We're spying on
He
you.
just sucks. He just sucks.
No, no! Ah! Fucking stick my dick.
It's like the fates are telling us to kill him.
I like how the battle-bred VTuber like zoomed back, like no.
We're just trying to get him to the insane asylum at this point now.
Also, the where he cut out of that rope, I used a rope of mending on that. So I'm going to like hold his hands back to like connect the ropes and then mend the ropes.
That's so fucked up. No, you can't do this. I am a very careful being.
There's 4 of you left in here.
Magic lights.
Yeah. If I ever get a point in time where I have my hands back, I'm gonna get to find other cultists down here.
I'll hold him, or yeah.
As you drag him along, 4 orbs of light float up and start spinning around him. I'll get you with this. Ah!
Smack him again.
Ow.
Did just man just catch dancing lights as if it was going to do something?
It's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, yes, he did. Ow.
That's 15 more damage.
This time, when you bonk him on the head again, he's out like a light. Funk. His dancing lights go out. He falls limp. Now Enrath is just dragging dead weight.
Grab a piece of rope and fucking gag him. Just...
I can finally
He's
shut
annoying.
him down now. Yeah, he's a very annoying cultist. So now that I have free, Enrath is going to cast Locate Creature. What is? He's like a human, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's safe to. I'm gonna go with the assumption that the other cultists are also human, and cast Locate Creature with 1,000 feet radius of humans.
You get 4 pings of humans.
Is that 4 or 5? Because hi.
Also human.
So 6.
It's safe to
get-
assume that I know who our guys are.
You get 4 pings of humans, 3 very close to you, and 1 way far away down the hallway. And then another one. And then it disappeared.
58 is going to lock and load and then aim the rifle at the unconscious cultist and then be like, is there any reason to keep this man alive?
It's the
You
right
hear
thing to
his
do.
you hear his unconscious body go, yeah, you keep him alive because he's not going to kill you. Oh.
Did he really do that? Did he really do that?
Roll me a perception check.
I need an answer, Brad. Yeah. If he did, I'm fucking
18.
I'm fucking Happy Gilmore.
With an 18, you stare at him as he says this, right? And you see one of his eyes open up and it closed really tightly.
God. All right.
Just because he's evil doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to live. We just have to put him
You're
behind
not-
bars for now.
And it does.
Yeah, listen to this.
Oh yes,
kinda does
because
mean that.
because the local penitentiary is a perfect place to hold such a dangerous malcontent.
I agree with the Loxodon.
You would. 58 like takes aim.
His eyes are still shut tight. He's still unconscious.
Listen, I have a feeling that you guys have some kind of authority with the local government. He kidnapped me. I want to kill him. And it looks like you want to kill him too. So I'm on board.
If you kill me now, there'll be a murder charge.
I don't care.
This man, for whatever it's worth,
You kidnapped me. You forfeited your life when you
deserves to
did that.
stay in court. Like,
We're not just going to kill everybody who does something wrong. He deserves
That's
trial.
not what
He's a
they
human being. He's living.
I have the antidote for that guy who's poisoned.
If
Can
you
we
don't
do
shut
something
up,
here?
This is
you're not helping the case.
this
What
is
are we doing?
exhausting.
What are we doing?
Very well.
take him to a cell.
If he makes one more attempt to escape, I will shoot him and I will make sure he does not get back up.
I have another idea. I'm gonna wail on him until he's actually unconscious.
God.
Don't we have like sleep between all of us? We don't have a sleep spell.
Zelra did.
I have hold person,
Oh,
but that only
It's a
lasts a minute, I believe.
we're gonna throw him into a cage. You think I'm gonna take the gas out of him now?
No.
I can put him to sleep permanently.
You know, I don't think I like you guys.
What are we doing here? Are we leaving him here? Are you going to walk him all the way up to a prison?
That's what I'm saying. Like
You can just leave me
50
here.
He's going to leave.
The irony of the one person that isn't here has sleep.
All right. So
Right.
Interath speaks up. I will take this man to the cell. If you all wait here for me to come back. If that's the plan, I'm taking this man to a cell.
Why? Okay, then I'm leaving. I woke up down here. I tried to get some sleep. I guess I'll come with you, and whatever happens, happens.
Well, I think maybe fall back to the bowl room and hold the fort down until Stitches comes back with the rest of the guard.
So while this is going on, Stitches, it's probably been about 10 minutes of this debate. How far along are you?
I was going to ask you the same thing, actually, Mr. DM, sir. How far along am I?
Probably 6 or 7 weeks. You don't know that yet.
Oh god.
Really?
I wanted to make the joke, but I was like, no, I'm gonna take the high ground on this one.
Never take the high ground. Anyway, so the Kalimvar Temple is in the graves along with the prison. So I'd say that you could get to the prison within 10 minutes if you ran.
I'm writing arc.
How fast is Arc?
40.
Yeah, easy. So you make your way to the prison. What exactly is your plan?
Forgive me, my mind is a bit fuzzy from last time, all the details. But at which part did I leave at during this gentleman's capture, or...
You left before they got captured.
Oh, that's right, I told them to wait and they kept going. Gotcha.
Yes, you told them to wait in the...
Yeah.
You told them to wait in what is essentially an amphitheater. They heard scuffling and yelling. They ran down the hall as you ran down the other hall.
Par for the course.
Yeah, so it's been about 10 minutes since you left.
I'm going to walk in and speak to the first person that holds a rank close to mine or higher.
There's no one in this prison that holds a rank higher than yours. Because you got promoted last time, remember?
That's right.
They got
So
promoted.
you can speak to the captain again.
No, I'm going to relay everything that's happened to one of the guards, have them basically run to the captain, relay that information.
Okay.
I'm going to ask for at least... How many guards would be handy? Like, how many would be currently occupying facilities?
Most guards would be out on patrol through the festival and at the castle. You could probably muster up 6 who are currently at minor guard posts and such.
I'm going to take 5, and I'm going to send 1 more to start going around, letting the rest of the guards who are kind of loosey-goosey know stuff's going on and to kind of be more on edge.
Okay.
And then I'll take 5 back with me.
All right. It'll take you...
Actually, before I say that,
Mhm.
Is the prison at a reasonable occupancy currently?
It's not full. It's only got a handful of people in there.
I'm not emptying it. I'm sending 1 to alert the rest of the guards, and I'm only going to take 3 so there's still people to operate the prison.
Okay. With the movement speed of the guards, it'll take you another 5-10 minutes to get back. Because they are not as fast as your bear, owl bear. All right, and so he's on his way back. We'll jump back to Enrath, 58, Oleg, random Tabaxian Church.
Random Tabaxian Church.
What have you guys? What you doing?
I want to kill him, but you don't want to, so I'm relaxing.
We're taking this insane person into the prison. Or at least we're taking him
Nice.
out of the temple, and then hopefully we see guards that we can order. Because we have some sway within the guards, given our position.
Okay. So your plan, you're going to drag this man out of the catacombs towards the prison, and you will meet up with Stitches and the guards on their way back.
Yes.
Well, my suggestion was we fall back, at least me and 58 fall back to the ballroom and like keep our backs towards our exit and just watch until we get Stitches with the rest of the guard.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll sending Stone the group and let them know I'm on my way back.
When we get a moment, I want to talk to the people who are in the church still.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So I don't want to be here. I have nothing to do with this, but I owe you a favor for getting me untied because I don't know what they were about to do to me. So I will help you with this.
Open the door.
I will help you with this, but yeah, I want it clear. I have no worry about following what you wanted to do and killing him. It's just annoying. I get that we have to be good sometimes. It's fine.
I appreciate your help and your sentiments. It's not always easy to take the good path, the right idea.
Well, that's not what I'm doing. I'm listening to the group I owe a favor to. That is, if you did not say anything, his head would have been a painting on the wall.
Painting?
It still can be.
100%.
What are you gonna do? Are you getting such a gaggle?
I tighten it.
Caffeine for this.
I asked 58, will you stay here with me, or?
Yeah, I will stick around.
So are you dragging off the prisoner, Enerath?
Yes.
Or are you guys just hanging out in the ballroom? Just clear.
Like, there's going to be some intersection, right, between the 58 and Oleg hanging out in the ballroom, us making our way out of the temple, and Stitches coming towards the temple. At some point, there's going to be an intersection there.
Yes. I just wanted to know where that intersection was going to take place.
I don't think it matters. It's just they like, all right, we're walking that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens.
Whatever's most efficient.
So 58 and Oleg, you guys take momentary refuge in the busted up ballroom. Gather your bearings. Random Tabaxian Church. Which person are you following? Enerath?
Yeah, just to make sure the body doesn't flail and get away.
Okay. And Enerath, you're going to be dragging this man.
The entire time I'm holding an action, if he goes to like slip away, I'm smashing one of his ankles with my warhammer. That's like just
Yeah,
it
you with
constantly.
your web hammer. The physical effect is gag out off.
My eyes are just like staring daggers into him.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Can you hear me?
So Enlarath, you are one of the gods, correct?
No.
Did you say guards?
Gods. You are one with the gods, correct?
I'm not. I follow my ancestors and their guidance.
Oh, interesting. You have the abilities to heal and bring back, correct?
That is correct.
Well, it might be important for you to know that whenever you, if I happen to go start to leave this plane, if I start to die, you will not have to use any resources to restore life to me. You can just cast this spell without any use of. I think the most common is diamonds.
That is an interesting factoid.
I'm one.
Guys, take a whiz.
I kick him in the shin.
Ow! Yo, you gotta be a dickler. I'm already going to jail.
I kick him in the shin again.
Ow! This is how you treat a prisoner?
I kick him in the shin again.
Ow!
I wish we had like a silence spell,
like,
right?
Once again, Zelra had it. We're gonna keep going.
So, what is the condition
I kick him in the shin again.
of your soul that it needs no precious gems for a revivify?
Oh, no condition. I'm an enlightened chosen of the Lord of Light. I don't know what you call him here in this place, but I'm just a follower of the Lord of Light, and that is a gift bestowed upon me. That, and whenever I make a successful hit on somebody, I can use some of his power to give it more oomph, as one would say.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were the right choice to open that door.
I kick him in the shin again.
I'm gonna leave a room.
Same spot too. Like every time, same spot. And I have a 20 strength, so this is starting to.
I'm just waiting for y'all to slowly divulge into Batman, and it's just like, we'll do anything as long as it's not straight killing.
It's not even that. He kidnapped me, bro.
No, I understand, and me is not offended.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see the evolution.
Oh, if someone didn't say, "All right, we're not going to kill him," he would have red mist by now. That's
So right
that's
about
what he
this
would've done.
time, right around the end of your conversation, you guys come to the stairway that goes back up out of the catacombs. And Stitches and his group will be reaching probably the front of the church by now.
Mhm.
So, what you want to do?
We just keep going, right?
Who's going first?
I will, because you are holding the body. Shield and Warhammer out.
All right, go ahead.
I want to look around for any traps as I'm going.
Yeah, before he goes on, Enerath shares the information about the traps in the hallway.
Ah, good to know.
You go. Roll me a perception check real quick.
An 18.
Luckily for you, Enerath pointed out that Zelra had kicked the body onto the trap previously on their way through.
It was me.
Oh, Oleg did it?
Yep.
I thought you kicked the one on the stairs.
Yeah, into the trap.
There were two on the stairs.
I kicked the one off the stairs. He kicked the one onto the trap.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. My apologies. That Oleg had kicked the remainder of that one zombie onto the trap. So it's pretty easy to spot, and it's pretty easy to trigger, or to not trigger once you see it. It's there,
I carefully avoid it.
and you make your way up the stairs. Enerath, how are you dragging this person past the trap?
So, Enerath's not going to put an unconscious body or a pretending to be unconscious body between him and the trap. He put him on the other side, protecting that body with his own, but still avoiding the trap as much as possible.
Okay. Roll me a quick strength check, and I'll let you get through that.
13.
That's just enough. So you're able to lift him up and over just out of reach of the trap as he sees you guys making your way towards the stairs, and both of his feet kind of kick out towards where it would be, and you drag him just past it before he can reach it, and you hear him go, "How fucking don't know this trap." Oh, nice.
Kick him in the shin again.
I
don't think you realize that I am the thing standing between you and death.
I don't think you realize that you're dragging me along like some kind of sack rat.
I kick him in the shin again.
Yeah, fucking shit!
If your leg hurts too much, I can always cut it off.
Does my powerful build help me at all with carrying him?
Yeah, it makes it real easy.
In theory,
Sorry, it makes it real easy.
Sweet.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, are we there yet? This guy
we're killing time here. Come on,
As you
we're
guys
just going.
make your way up the stairs.
Do I see this gentleman?
You see Enerath and the Tabaxi come out Enrath is dragging a tied up body. So yeah, you guys can have your meeting.
I just walk
Are you
forward
friend or
and
foe?
I,
As I extend my warhammer.
to me,
He's with us.
I just kind of raise an eyebrow and look
This
at
is
the group.
Stitches.
We've made a friend.
Well, no friend of mine. He's a prisoner
I kick him in the
of
shin
you.
again.
I just hear these noises and I'm like, who is this?
Now
He-
that
What?
we're safe, I figure now's a good time for introductions. I'm Enrath. I'm with
Did
the
y'all go
guard.
further ahead? Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
We heard screams. Had no choice. We had to engage.
Nope, say less. It's you. Understand?
I was
Okay.
kidnapped in the night and brought down here. This is one of the men who is responsible. As I kick him in the shin again.
I'm like, kidnapping. I take out a little scribe pad and write that down. Do we have a name for this kidnapper?
His name is Dylan, I believe.
Yeah.
And he's
Dilin. Dylan.
I kick him in the shin again. There are two dead bodies down there, and 4 more apparently that they're down there. We couldn't help it. The attacks happened so quick. Your friend saved my life. If they didn't slay the other 2 and knock this one out, I would have been dead. So please do not judge them too harshly.
Do you think he might be a flea risk?
I
Absolutely.
can't run.
I kick him in the shin again.
I ask, do you mind putting him on the ground real quick, please?
You think you could ungag me?
Now, we're definitely not ungagging him, but Enrath drops him to the floor.
Ow.
I summon my maul and break his legs.
Jesus.
I like you.
As you watch as I materialize a maul in thin air and just shatter his legs below the kneecaps. And I'm just gonna lean down, pat him on the cheek, and I'm like, murder and kidnapping.
What's your name? First,
Kick him in
no.
the shin again.
Oh, it's even worse now.
It's even
Oh god.
Just like
Dishonor. Dishonor you. Dishonor on your cow.
I'll be happy when we get rid of Dylan.
I curb stomp his knee again.
I give him my name and rank. And I'm like, and you're gonna be a very special friend of mine for the day.
I'm gonna tell your captain.
By all means. And I signal one of the guards to bring him to the prison and put him in the comfiest sarcastic cell.
Thank you. Hey, you think you could ungag me?
Matter of fact, don't gag him. Find something to reduce the noise he can make even further, please.
Well, you know,
Wait. He is a spellcaster. That is
That-
important.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never trust this skill in my life.
I'm going to instruct the guards to change the rope to metal and then find a more appropriate gag. And if he resists or tries to escape, his life is forfeit.
They follow your direction. They give you back your rope. They've got metal shackles on him. No, shackles.
Oh.
They go to the feet and the hands. Not that his feet can move, but
I mean, they can move, just not very well.
he's been restrained fully.
Good.
They cut a muzzle on him. They start. It takes 3 of them to carry him, because both of his legs are broken, and so they start dragging him away, and you can just hear him going.
I run up and I kick him in the back of the shin again.
I'm just imagining the pain and I just can't.
Karma's a bitch. Don't fucking kidnap people.
And kill people, yes. I
and
agree.
so he gets dragged off, and you can hear him mumbling the whole way. So what would you guys like to do now?
I'm going to ask them if they fully explored the facilities. At this
You
point.
still have one guard with you.
Oh, he's going to come with us.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need extra hands.
He's my quote-unquote accountability buddy.
Hey, Brett.
Yes.
Did Num see anything extra ahead that the party hasn't? Just any bit of just info for them, or have I just seen what they've seen?
You've seen what they've seen at this point. They did catch up to you being dragged down the hall. You know
Gotcha.
that it's a long hallway.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, go ahead.
Just want to make sure.
58 and Oleg are further in. They're guarding the ballroom.
Stitches, is it? Right?
Yes.
Like I've told your friends, I don't particularly have a reason to help you down there, but I owe your friends a bit of a favor, so I'm willing to help out in the situation. I am skilled with my weapons, and it is fun. I like to fight. I am a very
I
good
would
fighter.
like to keep you with us. We will have questions later.
That is fine. If it means the people who kidnapped me are punished, I am okay with that.
That much I can promise.
And maybe you can help me later in finding a place to fight. Fight for coin here in the city.
Okay.
That is my job. I am in your tongue a gladiator, a fighter for money. And in entertainment, yes.
I point to Ark. I'm like, well, he's a bit of a gladiator himself.
Gluttinator.
That's who.
So you guys gonna head back down the stairs?
Yeah, I'll just follow them so they can run me back through everywhere they went through and what happened.
Would you like me to lead the way? I am good with the traps and things.
By all means. Wait, traps. No,
Yeah.
wait, I saw the traps. I was here for that part. Okay.
Yeah, you were here for that. You're fine. You guys make your way down the stairs with no incident, deftly guiding the one guard who is very confused at this secret door that suddenly appeared in a church that nobody goes to anymore.
Wonder why.
He sees the charred bodies and he's like, "What the fuck?" And you make your way down, no incident, down the hallway. Just this poor guard is totally confused as to why this is under here. You guys make your way to the ballroom and you meet up with 58 and Oleg again.
This whole thing has taken probably about 30-40 minutes from when I cast locate creature, bring him out, and then back.
Well, you cast locate creature. They were on their way back. It's been about 10 minutes. It really hasn't been too long.
Because it lasts an hour.
Locate creature, track people?
No, locate creature only shows the nearest thing, and you said humans, so that would be
Yep.
58.
So it'll change. It's... Oh, yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, I don't think you were reading that spell right, yeah.
It's only one.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's a level 1 spell, sadly.
It's a level 4 spell.
Locate creature is level 4 spell.
Yeah, it's 4th
Yeah.
level.
Wild.
And you have to specify a specific creature.
You can say
Well, you
a
can-
generic, but then it points to the most, the closest thing that matches it. So you said human, it's this person.
Oh, he's right there.
I'm
Yeah.
screwing up your spell.
Run away real quick.
Okay, bye. Oh,
It's fine. It's not the right spell for the situation. It's all good.
Anyway, he already told you that there were 4 others down the hallway, so you know there are 4 others down the hallway. So,
I would like to know, are we killing the others if it comes to combat? Is it okay if we kill? Should I try not to kill, but might do it accidentally? Will I be punished? I need to know.
If you accidentally kill, I have no disposition. We have our target for interrogation. I'd prefer to stick to maiming and injuring.
Good to know.
Don't try to kill, but if it happens, it can't be helped sometimes in this line of work.
all right. So You guys plan on going further down the hallway?
Straight down.
Okay.
I will lead the way looking for traps.
And did we make it back to where that first dead body is? Because Enrath would say some rites over the dead body. Just take a moment to say some last rites, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't take long for your group to move back down the hallway and come across the dead cultist where your previous scuffle took place.
Enrath would just kneel down, yeah, hand over the eyes, and say, you're going to your afterlife. You will find a way. And then he's ready.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm gonna kick one of the bodies.
Where at the shin?
Yeah, in the shin.
And the dead body goes. No.
No.
I want to be like listening ahead to see if I can like hear anything else, movement or anything.
Roll a perception check.
It's a dirty 20.
You don't hear anything yet. In fact, it's eerily silent. There's no drips, there's no flames, there's nothing but the sound of your own party.
Okay.
Would you guys like to continue down the way?
Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Shield and hammer out.
Right, and you said you were looking for traps?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say that your initial perception check, you get about halfway down the hallway. You get about what you feel is halfway down this kind of curvy, winding path hallway, and you come across a tripwire. Very faint on the ground.
Can I see what it's connected to?
It seems to go into a room on your left. It goes just under the crack of the door.
Can I disarm it without triggering it?
Roll me an investigation real quick.
Said investigation?
Yep.
It's a dirty 19 for a 20. Sorry, a natural 19 for a 20.
Okay, and roll me sleight of hand with advantage to disarm the trap.
Advantage. Sick. That is a 17.
With a 17, you take one of your kitty claws and you cut the wire, which snaps and gets pulled towards both sides of the area, and you hear a thunk as something collides with the closed door. But no damage to you or your party members.
So I failed in not triggering it.
Just quite. It didn't kill you though.
Yeah. Okay. Continue up. Is it just this one door that's in our path, or is there other ways?
As you guys have been moving down the hallway, there have been a lot of doors to the left and right, a lot more empty rooms.
Okay. Well, the door that like the sound came from behind, was that the only way to go forward, or is there other places to go?
You could still continue forward. This was just one of the first closed doors you've come across in the area.
Do we want to check that room just in case?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's already been triggered, so I go to open the door.
It's unlocked. You open the door, and what greets you is a very large, kind of looks like your warhammer hanging from the ceiling.
Oh hell!
And it seems to have put a nice crack in the inside of the door. Probably would have really hurt if it had come through like it was supposed to, but
interesting.
When you cut it, you cut the counterweight that gave it speed.
Gotcha. Sneak past it, and what's in the room?
This looks like another grave style. There is one large coffin, a small altar in front of it, a couple of old coins sitting on it, some long melted candles.
As I walk past the altar, I'll put a gold coin on it and go open the coffin.
This coffin still has a skeleton in it.
Any other things in it?
The skeleton is armored heavily, like a full plate mail.
Oh shit!
It's carrying a large sword set across its chest, and it's just a dusty old skeleton.
Does anybody want any heavy armor?
I'm not in the business of robbing graves.
Right. I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good to be able to tell if there's any undead within 30 feet of me, which is better than Locate Creature for the moment.
There are not currently any undead within 30 feet of you.
Right. I'll hold it for the next 10 minutes.
Is there any kind of name or anything to identify who this is in this casket?
It looks like there used to be, but it has been destroyed. All senses of writing in the room have been obliterated.
Would mending clean it up?
It would not, unfortunately.
Is it like an explosion happened in this room that caused this, or is it like just age?
It looks like someone took a pickaxe to the place.
Oh Jesus!
So, like, anything that was written in the area has effectively been chiseled across. It's been cracked and poked and beaten until it's illegible.
Red, I have a question.
Yes.
So I am from Wregate.
Yes.
Would I be able to do some kind of knowledge check to see if I would know who potentially is entombed here?
I guess second that?
Do an investigation. If you do an investigation on the body on the skeleton.
Okay.
And then I will let you roll a history check with or without advantage, depending on your investigation roll.
Investigation roll gives me a 14.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a history check with advantage.
I got another 16.
16. Okay. You recognize the crest along the helm as a paladin of Kelemvor's. You cannot get a clear name, but based on the crest that you see, this individual would have been high-ranking, probably a commander in a war long past. You don't quite get a name, but this particular individual would be highly resistant to undeath.
Okay.
It's probably why he's the only skeleton in the area who hasn't come back to life.
I relay that information. The crest on his helmet. He's one of my order. Judging by his state, he ain't coming back anytime soon. He's probably some kind of war general, a paladin of Kelemvor, and it's probably the reason why he hasn't come back. Is Kelemvor protects this corpse.
There's a good chance that whoever took a pickaxe to this room was trying to disrupt whatever wards are placed on this body.
I say that too.
He seems a powerful and well-respected individual. I'm sure you are proud to call him among your rank.
I'm proud to be among his rank, judging by the looks of it. And I go, I think we're safe to leave this area.
All right. You guys would like to continue your way down the hallway?
I seal the casket back before I leave.
Nice. So you make your way down the hallway. You continue. Over
Looking
the
out for
next.
traps still.
Yep. Looking out for traps. Roll me another perception check real quick.
That's a 10.
Okay. You continue making your way down the traps. Not the traps. You continue making your way down the hallway, looking out for traps. And Enerath has the detect good and evil spell up. Has not triggered any undead yet. A lot more empty doors, a lot more open doors, a lot more empty caskets as you wind your way through the catacombs here. Until you come to a large hall with 3 doors at the end of it. It seems like this would be... There are 2 long tables on either side. What would be some kind of staging or prep area. And 3 long doors at the end. It doesn't look like this place has been used in a long time.
Can I see if there are any fresh footprints to going to any of the doors?
There are not. This place is surprisingly void of dust. Considering it's a stone hallway, you think it'd be a lot dustier down here.
There's no evidence at all that there's anybody else down here? Other than our knowledge? You said perception,
How far away
right?
from... Yeah, how far away from these doors do you want to stay? How close to these doors do you want to get, Enerath?
No, I'm not going to touch them, but I'll get close.
Okay. What'd you get?
23.
All right. As you make your way up towards the doors, do you want to stay center, left, or right?
Center.
Okay. As you stay center, you make your way up towards these doors. You probably stop about 5-ish feet away as you suddenly realize that your detect good and evil spell is pinging a mass of undead behind the center door.
Oh yeah.
We've got trouble. There's something huge in here.
What else does your detect good and evil spell detect?
It detects aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of me. Or if a place has been magically consecrated or desecrated. Or an object.
Okay. Then you would also detect that the door on the right is magically consecrated. You do not get anything from the door on the left. The area behind the door on the right.
This area over here is consecrated too.
What kind of trouble can we expect?
Can I tell if it's undead? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You know that behind the center door is a massive undead.
There's undeath in this hall. A large presence.
Sounds like a challenge for us that I think we can do.
Okay.
Just like, have you guys set up your attacks and then Enerath bust through the door? Surprise
Sure.
round.
would you guys like to do?
Are you going to break open the door like you just said, or was that the joke?
It was half joking. Hey, ready
I mean,
yourselves. I'm going to bust through this door. Well, I'm going in, and you can be ready.
Warhammer out, ready to go.
Great X out. Ready to go.
I tell the guard to hold the hallway. We're gonna go in.
Yeah, okay. Hallway. Yeah, right.
I like how we brought a probably squishy NPC in to. He's gonna die.
That's why
Yeah.
I told him to stay out here and guard the hallway.
I'm gonna be bringing up the rear, tapping my chest, and casting mage armor on myself.
Google. You have the haste spell yet?
No.
Now, before you guys set this up, I would like to reiterate what these doors look like. Okay? We have the center door. It is a double door. Does not appear to have any handles on it. You have the door on the left, carved stone. An effigy of Kelimvor on one side, and a depiction of the church on the other. You have the door on the left, wooden, with a handle. And you have the door on the right, which is wood and steel banded with a pull handle.
And which one has the undead signal behind it?
Middle.
The
Center.
center one
And the consecrated side is
on the right.
So the only one that has a handle is the left.
Both of
essentially.
them, the one on the left looks like it opens inward with a twist handle. The one on the right looks like it opens outward with a pull handle.
Okay, and then the center doesn't have.
The center does not appear to have a handle on it.
If you want to go there, as I reach into my bag of holding, I pull out 3 crowbars. It's like we can make it work.
well. What about like what is the spacing of the doors? Like how far
Probably
apart are they?
15 feet from the center to the left and the right.
Okay, so there's some distance. I say maybe we go in the consecrated side first.
That's probably
maybe the-
smarter.
Yeah, maybe there's some. It will offer us some kind of protection.
Maybe.
Instead of going right up the middle.
Or if we're only detecting stuff behind the big door, we all just open all 3 at the same time and see who looks like they have the better path and then follow suit.
I thought the whole purpose of you guys being down here was to take care of the undead.
I'll be opening the middle one that seems to have the undead behind it. Still want to know what's behind door 1 and 2 before we go on this one and people flank us from each side.
Yes, we can go through all 3. We can just take them one by one together.
It's
feel
more
like
of a
the
general investigation, not necessarily anything.
Oleg walks over to the right door.
Okay.
I'm going to open this one right now, and then we'll go down the horn.
Okay.
I open the right door.
Roll me a strength check.
Okay. That'll be 19.
With a 19, this door is very heavy, and it takes you a moment to pull it open. Like, you strain against it for a few seconds because it's old and rusty. The hinges probably haven't been well maintained, but you creak it open, and inside this consecrated ground, there are 2 large coffins, like bigger than the other ones were. 2 massive stone tombs. Both of them are open.
Okay. It looks like more tombs. Two big sarcophaguses are like open. Maybe we check this room out because it's not connected. It doesn't look like it's connected to the where the middle door would be, right? There's no entranceway
No.
connecting them. Okay. I walk in.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
My perception is a 17.
You look around, and this room has been destroyed in the same way that the other one was. All forms of writing, circles, the altar, everything has been obliterated with pickaxe and chisel. Except the words around the two coffins. And on the coffins, at the foot of each coffin, you see one named Adroxus and one named Barrick. And as a member of the Order, would you like to roll a history check to see who these people are?
Yes, please.
Go for it.
I got an 18.
That's pretty good. These two names are some of Kelimvor's highest Order champions. These were two of the original 10 that came together. This would be Barrick and his wife. And would be if the coffins weren't empty.
So their corpses, their skeletons are not even in there.
Their skeletons are not in here.
Okay.
You know that Barrick wielded a large staff that was highly enchanted. You know that Adroxus carried a massive greatsword, and that both of them disappeared during the first time the gods came down among the people. I believe they went down fighting. I can't pronounce that. I missed my notes. They went down. Unfortunately, they went down and disappeared in a large battle.
Them as the people, or them as the
as these two,
okay.
Barrick and Adroxus.
Okay.
As
Not
far
the
as
weapons themselves too.
As far as the Order is aware, they and their weapons and all 10 of them just kind of vanished in the middle of a battle one day.
Okay. So no one took the corpses. They were just empty to begin with.
As far as you're aware.
Okay.
I still won't be surprised if those are the corpses that we're about to find as an amalgam.
And with my 17 perception, that is all I see in the room. There's no items, no...
That is all you see in the room.
Okay. Well...
It looks like this place has been stripped of anything that may have been left behind as an offering of any kind. They even took the candles.
I place one at each of my hands on the empty sarcophagus and go, well, wherever you are, I hope you're at peace. And then Kelimvor's great embrace. And then I Go, all right, I think it's time to go for the middle door or the left door.
Okay. What's next?
Enrath is just gonna tap Oleg on the shoulder. Like, these are your heroes. Gives him a nod.
They were some of the greatest champions of the Order. Vanished, disappeared in the middle of a battle. This is more of a shrine to them versus their place of resting. So, what door are we going down next?
Left door next.
We'll hand a crowbar over to 58 and say, "All right, we got this."
58 takes the crowbar, slings the rifle over their shoulder.
All right, we'll use the crowbars to pry it open.
Left door or center door?
Left door.
The left door? Okay. Roll me your strength checks.
And because this is leverage based, our crowbars give us advantage. Just so you know.
Yeah, all right.
That is a dirty 20.
It's a 23.
Okay. With both of you working on this, you manage to crack through the wooden door, and it just, after a couple seconds of, strenuous pulling, it just pops open and swings across. And if you had been in front of it, you probably would have been hit. But you weren't. And inside, who wants to look inside first?
No,
I got this.
not me.
It was on a 20, but then it rolled over back. 7.
You peer inside this room. It is dimly lit. There appears to be one torch burning on the floor and a large statue of Kelimvor standing in the center of the room.
I pull out a gold coin and I fling it at the statue to see if I can hit it. Just to the torch being there, it weirds me out. So yeah, I make a ranged attack with my gold coin.
We do know the cultists that fought them.
Oh no. Oleg says out loud, that middle door might be the one that takes your hand.
Am I proficient with the
No.
with coins? Okay, that's
No,
an 19.
you're not. You're proficient with coin.
I had to ask.
You
The 19.
You flick the coin into the room, just ping it at the statue. It flies through the air in the darkness, and you hear it ding. You hear the ding of it hitting the statue, but there is no ding of it hitting the floor.
Hey
It was a hungry statue.
He got my coin. Get over here. Get over here.
All right.
Size.
Who else wants to look in this room?
How far into it does it how far into the room does the statue sit?
It sits in the center of the room, about 20 feet in.
I can see it then. I have dark vision. So
Mhm.
did it catch it? I should be able to see where my coin hit.
You should, but you rolled a 7.
I mean, okay. Fair. And that's weird though. Okay.
All right. So I'd like
Your
to
ADD just
peer into the room now.
All right.
There's a difference in looking for hidden stuff and then seeing the thing that you threw. But okay.
Absolutely, there is. And you'll find out in a second what happened. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Oleg.
Ooh, that's good. I got a 22.
Cool. You don't have dark vision, so you are less focused on the statue in this room that is, spookily illuminated by the torch on the floor. Your eyes are drawn to the bright light. And on the floor, currently, are the bodies of 5 individuals, 3 of them dressed as cultists.
Around the torch?
Yeah.
Closer to the statue, or just kind of
They're
scattered
right
around?
at the base of the statue, yeah.
Okay. Great.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Like, there's bodies in that room. 3 cultists and 2 maybe normal people and citizens.
Could we just shut the door?
Well,
The
it's
question is,
Kellenvor.
yeah,
It's Kellenvor. You know what? I feel confident enough. I'm gonna go in.
I was gonna say, like, we could, depending on what this statue's exact purpose is, we could probably even just talk to it and say, we're here to serve your god, or at least in regards to the vision that's been given to us.
Are you saying this in character?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
So, Oleg, you enter the room. How far in do you go?
I walk up to the torch, but like not past it to get closer to the statue. I'm just standing in front of the torch.
So you're about 5 feet away. There's currently a gold coin sitting on top of the dead body.
Okay. I scan again. I'm very nervous now that I've.
When you're this close to the statue, you see that this is a highly detailed carving of Kellenvor. Everything from his vestments, his face is hooded. He does not appear to have a face carved out of it, and the statue is currently holding a large staff that does not appear to be part of the carving in its hand.
Okay.
And with a look at the bodies on the ground, they appear to have been slashed several times.
Okay.
I could cast another augury, but it has a 25% chance of failure. If there's something you wanted to try to do, I can just like, hey DM, is this a good idea or not? Or hey gods, ancestors, whoever.
Has that ever worked in your favor?
Every time.
So,
I know, I know what's coming, Whether or not I act on it, it's a different story.
Okay. Is there any writing on the statue at all, or even on the staff from where I am 5 feet away?
Roll me an investigation check real quick.
All right. 15.
Kellenvor's name is carved at the base of the statue in multiple different languages. And there are a variety of magic runes on the staff. Hang on, do I have this information? I hope I do.
And nothing could go wrong.
Oh, went wrong.
So, no, can't.
Is there anything else in the room besides the statue? I'm looking to the sides and besides the dead bodies as well too.
An impending sense of doom.
Yeah, that's what I got. But I'm here now.
You see, having moved towards the center of the room, through the dim light that the torch excludes, you see against the back of the room old, rusted, and crumbling weapons on racks against the back wall.
Okay. I touched the statue.
Okay. When you touch the statue, its eyes kind of glow in a dark light.
Well, that's
And
not good.
it starts moving.
Already in action.
It doesn't. Its feet don't seem to move, but its upper torso and its arms, it starts turning, readying its staff. It spins one full circle and then stops back facing front.
Okay. That's it?
That's all it does when you touch it.
Is,
Is
is it
Red
designed,
already? Yeah.
but it's missing the blade?
Hang on. Who said something?
I was gonna ask if I could ready an action to if it goes to strike, I want to throw my warhammer at it.
Yeah, you can ready that.
I think I cut out when I said it looked like a blade trap that was missing the blade itself.
Maybe. It doesn't appear to be doing anything to you.
All right, now I touch the staff.
You touch the staff, its eyes light up, and it goes to... It does one full turn, the staff ready, and then comes back to front center.
Okay.
That staff is important to you, isn't it? To your god, to your following?
I look at the staff, and do I have any knowledge of what that staff that went missing perhaps look like?
Mystery check, yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I'll give it to you for advantage for finding their coffins first.
Okay. I have a history. A 15.
It does look remarkably similar to the descriptions of the staff that Barrick wielded.
I asked Kellenbor if I can. I go, Kellenbor, if there's any time I need a sign right now, please give it to me. I'm going to does the staff look like it would? I could take it out of the hands.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that then. Attempt to do that.
Give me a strength check.
22.
You go to pull the staff from this statue's hands, and its eyes light up in a much brighter color this time.
Okay.
And as you pull on the staff, its second hand comes around and grabs it and lifts it up into the air.
With me?
With you. And it's going
yeah.
to stare at you. Are you holding on?
I am holding on.
Is going to stare at you, and then suddenly its eyes are going to erupt with a radiant light. You guys watching through the doorway see Oleg get lifted into the air, and a bright white light envelops him for a couple of seconds. I need everyone who's staring into the doorway to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
All you had to do was say no.
23 for stitches.
What about
28.
You got a 28. Okay. Enrath, are you staring in the doorway?
15.
Did this
Yeah,
man
oof.
just say a 28?
Yep, I have a +9 to con. I rolled a natural 19.
Oh, man.
All right, we'll come back. It's a saving throw. That's good. That makes sense. At 58, what are you doing?
58 saw the statue and was just like, nope, nope, nope,
58 wasn't staring in the
That adds
doorway?
up.
nope.
Get the
Okay.
fuck out of there. Yep.
Probably smart. Enerath, you other two succeeded. Enerath, you are going to be blinded. Probably about a minute.
Okay.
Oleg, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from you.
What would Helm do?
I got a 17.
Okay. You manage to shut your eyes as this searing light comes out. You do not end up blinded, but you can feel a warmth surrounding your body, and then it drops you onto the floor.
Did I take any damage from the fall or being warm?
The 10-foot 1d6, yeah.
Yeah.
Get you. We'll get you a little fall.
Brings your
Okay,
ankle a
go
little
around.
bit.
You take 3 points of fall damage.
Yeah, that's a sprung ankle.
But the staff is in your hand.
What?
It let go. The staff is coming with you.
It was a test.
Okay.
It was all a test.
I'm just going to hold my hand out and be like, hey, buddy.
So I pick up the staff. Does it feel heavy, light, and balanced? Good.
It feels surprisingly light for its size. It's about it's about 7-8 feet tall. It's pretty big for a staff. And then it shrinks in your hand till it's about 5.5-6 feet tall, just slightly bigger than you are.
Okay.
It feels very magical.
Give it a little flourish.
As you flourish it, a blade of energy erupts from it, and as you spin it, a scythe comes out of the front.
Oh.
It also transforms into a sniper rifle, and we have Ruby's blade.
Put it on my shoulder and turn it into a bazooka. No, that's I go, okay.
When you stop swinging it, the scythe blade disappears.
Okay.
I'm just going to look at him
If
like,
Enrath could see it right now, he'd give you a compliment.
I turn around and I go, I think we found a holy relic of my order. And I start walking over to
hold up, I
them,
might have
to the rest of the...
missed something because my internet was going out earlier. Your order is loyal to
I'm a paladin of Kalimvor.
Oh.
That is yes.
Yeah, that
like
was a
on my
whoosh moment for me. I'm sorry.
yeah. I'm not a barbarian of Kalimvor.
No, of course you are. We just lost our paladin.
This is This is why I want to have the character breakdowns on the scene, so when everybody's role playing, you can see what the character is.
Oh no, I knew he was a
Uh,
paladin. I just didn't know which deity this man was aligned to. That's gonna cause.
Normally, paladins don't have deities.
They
They
followed
have
their
the oaths.
ideal. Yeah, their oaths, but some of the oaths are aligned and tossed
Yeah.
down by
Yeah.
Yeah. So I walk over and I go, "This might be able to help us."
or greatly damage us.
It is a weapon. It's fine.
It's a weapon of a very particular deity, quote unquote.
It's more important than a weapon, from what I can hear you guys saying.
You're blinded for about a minute. So,
Fine.
he drops on the floor. He does his little flourish. He talks with him. I'd say right about this point, your eyesight starts coming back. It's a little bright, kind of like you stared at the sun for a few seconds.
Oh, that was rough. Yeah, I felt like I had a hangover there for a minute.
You go blind when you have a hangover?
The headache.
Ah. Well,
Okay.
Cool.
I guess it's time for the middle door.
Throw away plan
Yes.
to destroy staff.
All right. Who is the strongest among us? We're going to have to open the door without a handle, and I have 3 crowbars.
I'm pretty strong.
I'm also pretty strong.
I grab a crowbar.
Yeah,
I
go
have
ahead.
1, and 58 has the last crowbar. I'm not sure if he wants to open this door too.
Trying to think if I have another option. What's the door made out of?
It's a beautifully carved stone door.
Okay.
I do want to be clear. At no point in time am I actually going to touch the door with my own body. I'm using the crowbar.
Oh, I can
Okay.
magic.
Important.
Same,
Same.
because the cultist guy said the door requires a hand.
Can I mage hand it open?
I mean, that is a hand.
5 pounds of force that a mage hand can do, probably not.
Go ahead and try.
I cast mage hand while pointing my maul at it, and a spectral hand just kind of starts pushing.
As soon as your mage hand touches the door, it disappears.
Anti-magic bullshit.
I'm not going to say this in character, but there is some bodies with hands in the other room. By the way.
There are some bodies with hands that we can use. I have no moral obligation to not destroy these bodies.
Well, let's see.
Can I walk up to it and like poke the door with my crowbar to see what happens?
He disintegrates.
You poke the door with your crowbar.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
You see, if we use the crowbars, it'll be fine.
By all means, then, knock yourself out.
So me, I think Oleg said they would.
Yeah.
And then who else?
Not I.
Interath, despite his large frame, isn't exactly the strongest.
Well, let's just try it with us. See what happens.
Oh, come on, big guy. You can put your weight into it.
I'm strong where it counts, just not physically.
On where it counts.
All right. So me and Oleg are gonna pry the door open with only the crowbars and making a conscious choice to not touch it with our bodies or hands.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Go ahead.
I do have a question for the DM. So, do you stack advantage or no?
No.
Okay, good to know. So, yeah, crowbar, we both have
Yes.
advantage on the strength check.
Oh, that's good.
Go ahead.
That is a 19.
I got a 7.
Oh, no.
You pull with all of your might on these crowbars, wedged into the center of the door, and nothing happens. It doesn't budge.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I guess I will grab a dead body. Give me a moment. As I go and grab a dead body.
Are you running?
No. It's like right there. But I'm fast.
not
I
too
mean,
far.
I have a 50-foot movement speed. I'm zooming.
Yeah, so he's back in a couple of seconds.
All right.
All
I
right.
got one of the cultists.
Okay.
Using the crowbar as using it like as a brace. I use that to push the dude's hand up to the door.
You push the dude's hand up to the door, and as soon as his skin touches it, it starts to sizzle and disintegrates.
Did the door open?
No.
What the fuck is this?
I go into my bag of holding and pull out my extra great axe. And I'll start with the hilt, the back end of the axe, and I'll poke at the stone door.
Nothing happens.
All right, I poke at it with the front end.
Nothing happens.
Now I take my staff and I poke the door.
The door shifts slightly.
Oh, use that.
Well,
the staff is the key.
The staff is the key. Maybe.
well, remember what was on the opposite end of this, on the other side of this door, boys. So, and girls.
Right, and yeah, it's okay. We got this.
All right. I put my backup great axe back into the bag of holding, and then I hold the staff to the door.
The door shifts slightly, but doesn't open.
Is there more space in between the crack to slide something in it?
Yeah, I would say there is.
Do we want to try the crowbar thing while it's shifted?
Before we do that, let me try a couple more things. I then almost like a stylist, kind of try to drag it open.
The door wiggles, but it doesn't open anymore.
You said this was an artifact of your order.
Yes, I'm almost positive it is. Yes.
Oh.
Might there be other artifacts of your order somewhere in these
Oh
rooms?
God, I hope not.
Well,
I have a question.
there's the sword that from
Yeah.
the wife of Barrick uses.
Grave robbing
Troxta.
is the solution.
I didn't rob a grave for this.
It was a
No.
statue.
I got it from a statue.
No, I'm saying grave robbing is the solution. I go and grab the sword.
You go to find the sword. Which sword?
The sword in the tomb that I resealed with the heavy armor.
Oh, with the man we didn't know the name of.
Yeah.
You're gonna go
Alright.
get that?
Hold on. There's one more thing I can try.
If it doesn't work, I can put it back. We're not going to steal it. We're just
Put
going
the
to use it.
I take the staff and I put it in my left hand. I take my right hand and I touch the door.
Oh shit!
The door starts moving.
How does my hand feel?
Warm, but not like it's going to explode.
It was locked for someone who was in the order, I bet.
You free Kellenbrimor, who's been just trapped in here.
Kellenbor's inside, like chilling with like a teapot, and he's just drinking tea and having scones. He's like, "Oh, you're here."
About time.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
So, are you going to push the door open?
Yes.
All right. Give me a strength check.
All right. 17.
You push against the door. Do you push on the Kellenvor door or the Kellenvor church door?
Wait, what?
What? Is it like is the middle door like two doorways split down the middle?
It's a double door.
Oh,
One
okay.
side depicts Kellenvor, the other side depicts his temple. So which door are you pushing on?
The Kellenbor one.
Okay. You push on this door, and it opens inward, silently.
Mm-hmm.
And what you see immediately is an inky blackness that slowly starts to dissolve as the light from your room enters. And as it does, you see a large number of undead start appearing out of the blackness.
We have company.
Just like a bunch of bodies all put together, or what can we see?
You see what is essentially a horde. You see the edge of a horde in the blackness.
Slayer intensifies.
You can hear the moaning and the groaning and the rattling of bones intensifies. The sound of metal weapons chipping against stone as they're dragged along as these things just shuffle around. What would you guys like to do?
They don't see us?
They have not reacted to your presence yet. They are about 30 feet in.
30 feet in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I look back at the staff. I now put it in my dominant hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to tap it on the ground 3 times.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk in.
On the third tap, the first line of undead turn towards you.
I tell the party, I'm like, stay back. Don't let them leave this room.
No problem.
So what are you going to need? Initiative?
I'm going to need initiative. Is anybody following him into the hallway?
Yeah.
I
would.
I just want to throw. I'll be in the doorway, but I'm gonna throw one of my ivory ticklers, one of those 3 fingers from Smithson, to summon an undead.
Oh god.
Yeah, because there's not enough undead in here as it is.
You gotta fight fire with fire.
Tickler in there. Okay.
Oh, you want to fight fire with fire? Okay.
He's throwing an ivory tickler in there. Fun.
Yeah.
Is anyone else? So, anyone who's following him into the hallway, I'm going to need initiative from.
I'm-
And I will need initiative for your skeleton.
If we're at the doorway, do we still need to roll initiative?
Not yet.
Did you just ask us to not follow you in?
Yeah, I said make sure they don't leave the room. I'm basically telling you to hold the door.
Yes, I'll wait outside then.
Hold
yeah.
the door.
Going right behind him. Oh wow, the first time I've ever rolled good on initiative ever. 19.
My skeleton gets a 3.
I have a 17.
Okay. You got a 19?
Yes.
Stitches?
Yes.
And your skeleton got a 3, you said?
Yes.
Okay. On that note, Stitches, I guess you can make the first move.
See, and then I started blasting.
Okay.
Just gonna walk forward. And you said it's how many feet before I get into range of an undead?
It's 30 feet to the undead from the doorway. You guys started walking in. You're probably 20 feet away now.
Maul's not a reach weapon. Shouldn't be.
No, it's not.
Good. So 5.
Where you buy stuff.
Really?
I had to.
This does count as a surprise round against the horde, so you do have advantage on this attack. Whatever it may be.
Well, the first one's not gonna be happy. That's a nat 20.
Okay. What are you hitting it with?
My Maul.
Oh, you're getting close. Okay.
Maul.
So you run up on the horde and smack one of the zombies with your maul. How much damage?
That's going to be 14 bludgeoning.
Okay. That zombie drops. The back of his head caved in. Whack. Oleg, your turn. Wait.
No, I have a second attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, it was more than 14. I apologize. I didn't add the crit damage to it.
Yeah, well, he's still dead.
Okay. I swing on the next one. Big hits, no whammies. Just a dirty 20.
So, okay, that still hits.
That's going to be 13 damage.
13 damage is just enough to drop him on the ground. Okay.
And then
So that's two zombies down.
then I'll just place the head of them all on the ground and rest my hands on the hilt. And I stare menacingly. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Grr.
Oleg, your turn.
I walk in.
Also, my halo's giving off light so everyone can see properly in the room up to where I am.
How far does your halo reach?
Un momento, por favor.
Sorry, this might be important.
It is 20-foot bright light, 10-foot dim light.
Okay, so you can see another 30 feet into the room. And all you see are undead in every direction.
I know I'm not in the room, but
Huh?
I can see. So, there are things that are in my range. Can I be in this initiative?
Not yet.
Snipe from the hallway.
Soon. Very soon. Alright, Oleg, now it's your turn.
Okay. I walk into the room.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to try to put myself in the middle of as many as I can get. And,
You can, as you get closer in, after the 10-foot hallway, this room opens up and expands. The darkness is removed because of his halo, and you see that essentially this room is packed with undead. There's probably hundreds of the little bastards in here.
Okay, well,
And the easiest way to get in is probably through the 2 dead ones that Stitches caved in. It would get you a little closer to the center. Otherwise, you're going to start provoking opportunity attacks.
that's fine. I will take the path of the 2 that have been dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I will raise the staff,
Okay,
and I will activate one of its abilities.
go ahead.
Happy Doomslayer abilities.
Necrotic
Doom.
cleansing. Once per day, the paladin can use the scythe to purify an area of necrotic energy, destroying undead creatures and banishing any other necrotic entities within a 30-foot radius. I'm
Okay.
going to need a DC 15.
Run that by me one more time.
Once per day, the paladin can use this scythe to purify an area of necrotic energy, destroying undead creatures and banishing any other necrotic entities within 30 feet radius. And they have to make a saving throw against my spell DC.
Okay.
Now, based on your current proximity and the area that you walked in a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
so basically, I'm going to roll this save. I'm going to roll 2 or 3 times to get a generalization,
Sure.
and we're going to see what happens. Oop. Yep. That was a 5, an 8, and a 12.
15 is the
Yeah.
save.
So you bring your staff down, and a wave of necrotic energy, or radiant energy, blasts forth from you. The zombies in your vicinity, out to the edge of the Halo's reach, just start dropping. They disappear. They're toast. They're disintegrate. Except for some of them. There are 6 undead left standing.
Okay. 6 out of
6 out of several hundred within your 30-foot range.
Okay.
You packed this area, and then you unpacked this area.
Happy Doomslayer.
I turn around and I go, I think it's safe. We can probably clear the rest of these out now.
Enerath?
A skeleton.
Yeah, I need you to make a save for him.
There is no shot.
I need a spell save for your skeleton.
Let's see. What? I have an AC. I don't say save. Should I just assume 0?
I would assume that because it is summoned by you, it would use yours. So whatever your spell save is.
Like, my attack
Is
bonus?
what
Whatever your spell modifier is. So roll the dice and add your modifier to see if your spell survives.
That is 16.
That does survive.
Nice.
So your skeleton managed to.
You're kidding.
His skeleton survives.
Oh, what's up, guys?
That's a beefy skeleton.
At this point, you see that just on the edge of the halo, there are. Oh, there's only 5. There are 5 undead still remaining on the edge of the halo. So, about 40 feet into the room. Moved in about 10. You hit the things. You got this 20, 30, about 50 feet into the room. And now I can. Yeah, what would your skeleton like to do?
I'm gonna shoot a grave bolt at the closest enemy. It's still the surprise round, and I get
Yeah, I'll let you have that. Go ahead.
which is 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
And then the damage is 2, 3, plus is 9.
Okay. The zombie that you strike with the grave bolt takes the hit and just turns around and glares at the little skeleton in front of it.
I thought you were on my side.
At this point, I can have initiative from 58, Enerath, and he's gone.
14 for 58.
Holy crap. I got 26.
Jeez.
Right? Oh, I have an advantage on initiative anyway, but I don't think I'm getting higher than that.
Hey, Num.
Yeah.
What's can you roll me an initiative real quick?
Yep. It's 23.
There are 5 undead left in this room, currently standing on the edge of the halo. Well, 6 if you count the ivory tickler. But, and that leads us to Enerath. Your first move on this initiative count.
I will cast Spirit Guardians on myself and have like a little army of specters within 15 feet. And I'll move farther into the space. And all of my friends are designated as unaffected by it.
Okay. You were back at the doorway. The closest undead to you now was 50 feet away. Where would you like to move to?
30 feet closer to them.
Okay. You move 30 feet in. You are standing next to Oleg. Well, roughly next to Oleg, on the same line. The room is expanded after the 10-foot hallway. Anything else you would like to do in here?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. That brings us to Num. Your turn.
There are 5 things left.
There are 5 things left.
All right, I'm going to. You guys see me as I take a deep breath, and a calming, eyes open, warhammer in my right hand, shield in my left. My rage isn't a expulsion of anger. It is a almost like a samurai's just focus. That deep breath. You see the fur stand on end a little bit as I activate my feline agility, double my speed until the end of the turn. So my walking speed is 100 feet, and I fucking take off towards the first thing I see. D&D Beyond just went down. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to run up to the first thing. How far away is that?
That's from the doorway. You'd be looking straight. The first thing you technically see would be about 60 feet away on the edge of the Halo group.
Okay. I do want to say I am ignoring the friendly one that was summoned.
Okay. What you see before you is a large Kind of. It's black, shadowy. It seems partially incorporeal. If that makes sense, like it doesn't seem to have quite a solid body. It's like a living shadow type of deal.
Are there any more undead around? Like the skeletons with actual forms, or is it just these things left?
As you make your way through the hallway, to the left, you do see 2 zombies left that are slightly larger than the other ones were.
I will go up to them. As I'm running over, I will pop my rage. I will come in for the first strike on the first one that I see with my warhammer.
Okay. That'll be the one that his skeleton already struck.
Cool. That is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
It is 13 damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It's a 15 damage because of my rage damage.
Okay.
And then because it's my first strike of the turn with a melee weapon, you see this flash of radiant energy as a little divine fury radiant damage pops out for another 7 damage.
He takes the blow of your hammer and just kind of shrugs it off a bit. He doesn't look particularly hurt about it. He was a solid, massive zombie.
Did the radiant damage seem to affect it?
He did seem to take radiant damage, yep.
Okay. And then I will run away from him and go and strike at the at the smoky form. So use the rest of my movement to go over and strike at the shadow.
He's gonna swing at you, right?
He does not, because I have the mobile feat, and because I made a
does
melee
not.
attack at
Okay.
him. I did not provoke attacks on him.
Gotcha. All right.
But I will go and hit the other one. There's
Go
a
for
20.
it.
The smoky, shadowy figure that you talked about to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
That is 9. That is a 10, 12 damage with my warhammer.
Okay.
Does
Is
it
your
seem to
warhammer
work?
magical?
It is not.
It slashes, like you swing your warhammer and it passes through this smoky body, and it does not appear to do much damage.
Great. Then I will use the rest of my movement to kind of get in the middle of the room, and then I'm done.
Okay. You are also in roughly the same line that Oleg and Enera are running.
Okay.
And that brings us to Stitches.
I will walk to the nearest one and do the try and intrude method.
Okay. You have the one that he just attacked. You have another one that looks like him, and then you have a kind of a ghostly white one just off to your right.
I guess I'll take the ghostly white one. Must be fancy.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
I believe so. Hang on.
Okay.
Yes, the 24 does hit.
Woo.
Ooh.
12 bludgeoning.
With what?
My maul.
Is your maul magical?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's an improved packed weapon.
It your maul passes through their ghostly form. It does appear to do damage.
Just doesn't feel like it made contact per se.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I'll swing again.
Go for it.
21.
21 does hit.
13.
15 points of damage.
13 magical bludgeoning.
Excellent. So, on that note, it is now the Banshee's turn.
Oh, it'd be a banshee. Okay.
And because you're right in front of her,
I'm getting my eardrums
She-
blown out.
she's going to use horrifying visage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, awesome.
I need that from Stitches, Numb, because you're in the center of the room, and Oleg.
18.
Is a 16 a fail?
16 is not a fail.
I got a 16.
Oleg?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ooh.
You are frightened by this horrifying visage of the Banshee. That doesn't mean anything for you right now, but it might later.
Okay.
Okay? And then she is going to take a corrupting touch.
Real quick too. So Numb and Enarath, you guys get +4 bonus to all saving throws when you're within 10 feet of me.
Oh, that's right. Paladin aura. It's that
Mhm.
good.
So that was a 20, not a 16.
Anyway, the Banshee's gonna claw at you. Stitches.
Hit me.
Does a 20 hit?
Now it does.
It does? Excellent. So she is going to reach out and she's going to claw at you. And as her
Actually-
claws break across your chest,
No, I'm going to shield it.
okay.
You know what?
It does a 16 hit.
No.
All right. Well, she goes to scratch you with her claws, and they just bounce off this magical energy that expands from your body.
Basically, when I catch shield, it just looks like the halo expands out and creates like a little cylinder around me.
Uh-huh. Well, Oleg, now it's your turn.
Okay, so from the horrifying visage, what happens to me? Like, what is...
You are currently frightened for 1
Damn,
minute.
I can't walk toward her.
You can
Okay.
repeat your saving throw at the end of your turn, with disadvantage if the Banshee is within line of sight. So you can turn to fight either of the 2 zombies, or forward to fight the shadowy figures, but you cannot go towards the Banshee.
Okay, well, I will attempt to fight one of the shadowy figures.
All right. You want to fight the one that was already hit, or the other one?
The one that was already hit, preferably.
Gotcha. What you gonna do to it?
I'm going to attack it with the scythe.
Oh, fun. Okay, go ahead.
It's a 17 on the dice plus...
17 will hit.
Okay. Then I will deal... I will deal 12 slashing, I would assume magical damage.
Okay. 12 magical slashing damage. Nice.
And is
And-
this thing an undead?
It is an undead.
Okay. Then I will look for this
D6.
thing. Is okay. It will take 6 radiant damage.
I don't know why I thought you said
Ouch.
1/6.
I said 1 and then 5, and those were my dice rolls.
Ouch. That hurt. And that brings us to anything else for you?
I guess at the end of my turn, I would like to redo my save.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
And I'm in line of sight with her, right? So disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. I fail.
What'd you get?
I got a 2.
And
And what is it, wisdom?
it is, yes.
Okay. So a total of 6.
Nope.
Or not, no, I've just a total of 2. Because I don't use charisma for this, I use wisdom. So
Yep.
yeah.
Nope, that's not enough.
Yep.
That brings us to 58's turn.
58's going to launch a basically they whisper into the rifle a bit, starts to glow with energy, and a green orb of magical energy is going to erupt from the rifle and strike the banshee. I'm going to be casting chromatic orb as I'm going to up it to a 2nd level spell, and I'm going to use acid damage.
Okay.
Make a range spell attack. $21.
21 will hit.
$19, $21, $25 points of damage.
You said acid?
Yeah. Magical.
Okay. Your acid beam hits the banshee. Looks like it hurt a bit, but not too much. Anything else?
I'm going to stay at the doorway.
Okay. That's your turn. That brings us to the ellipse turn. Aha! The 2 shadowy figures are going to converge on Oleg because he is standing right in front of them. The first one is going to swing at you. The melee spell attack of a 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. He's going to reach out and swipe his corporeal hand through your head, and you're going to take 17 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to fly straight up. About 20 feet into the air.
Attack about?
Yeah, if you want to. Go for it.
If you want to.
Alright, does a 26 hit?
26 will hit.
Alright. It'll take 6, 9 slashing, and 5 radiant.
Cool. The magic edge of your scythe like tears through its wispy tail, and it howls angrily. And its friend, who you've already hit, is going to start babbling at you.
Okay.
Oleg, Enerath, and Numb. I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
Am I still within 10 feet of you?
Yes. Are they within
Yes.
10 feet of me still? Okay, so you guys
They
got
are.
+4 on this.
Yeah.
That's a 25.
I get the
18.
+4. That'd be cool.
What did you get?
You said wisdom. I have got a 18.
Okay. All right. So, as it starts babbling at you guys, the three of
I
you
get it
hear
too.
these. Yeah, you do.
Oh,
The
good.
three of you hear these whispers in your ears, but you manage to shake them off, and you don't have to deal with that. And at that point come the zombie, the two zombies that survived. They're going to slow walk over to Enerath. One of them is going to walk over to Enerath, and he's going to take a swing at you.
He entered the Spirit Guardian radius.
Okay. What happens?
Which is first time they enter the area on their turn, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, they take 3d8 radiant damage. And then successful save is half as much.
That is a 14.
DC is 16.
Okay, so ouch.
Well damage. 12 radiant.
Oof. And the second one is also going to walk into the area. That is a 9. How much damage does he take?
11.
Cool. Does that stop their movement?
I don't think so.
Cool. Well, then they are going to take their swings at you. That is 4 melee attacks coming your way.
Sweet.
13?
AC 17.
Okay. Miss. Hit. Oh, and a crit!
I'm negating the crit.
Die, you fucker.
We can't allow you to have nice things.
Sentinel. Sentinel at death's door.
Okay, fine. Well, you are going to get hit you get hit twice. That is going to be 8 bludgeoning and 8 necrotic. Total. They rolled bad. And now it is your skeleton's turn.
Let's go, Mr. Skeleton. Let's do a another grave bolt at one of the two guys that hit me.
Okay.
Uh, 18 hit.
18 hits.
$11 damage.
Oof. What kind of damage?
I gotta pull up our private conversation.
Is that necrotic? Can't remember.
Yep, necrotic damage.
Gotcha. Okay. That brings us to the top of the round.
Oh yeah, I should probably make concentration saves, huh? Or concentration
For what?
checks for being hit.
Oh, for Spirit Guardian. Yeah, go ahead. As long as you roll above a 10, you win.
Got 1 above a 10. And I got 2 above 10.
Okay. That gives us to Enerath. Your turn.
I'm gonna Eyes of the Grave the Banshee as an action. Oh wait, wrong one. Sorry, not that one. I'm gonna do Path to the Grave, using one of my channel divinities to make the next attack against the Banshee vulnerable to all of that attack's damage.
Okay.
It can see its future in its eyes.
Okay. Yep. Anything else?
Nope, that's gonna be it. And then when these zombies start their turn within the spirit radius, they'll also take damage.
Cool. Num, your turn.
Will turn tail and make a strike at the same big zombie I striked at before. And make this a reckless attack.
Okay.
So all my attacks are reckless, and all attacks on me will have advantage until my next turn, just so you know.
Unless it dies.
No, all
Anyway.
attacks on me have advantage until the end.
Yeah. Just
It's
click away.
a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
That is 10 plus my Divine Fury, which is 6, so 16 total. 6 of that being radiant damage.
Okay.
And then, add 2 onto that because it's my rage, so 18 total.
Okay.
And then my second attack on the same dude. And that's 20.
Go for it.
It's 16, so that's 18 damage again.
Nice. This zombie is looking hurt. Very hurt.
I will, walk. Are both zombies, standing right there?
Yeah.
I want to get in between the two of them and, hiss at both of them, and then I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
Very much a come at me, bitch kind of thing.
That brings us to Stitches. Stitches' turn.
Stitches do what stitches do.
Stitches do what Stitches do.
I swing.
Yeah, swing.
27.
27 hits.
Oh, okay, but the damage. 8 damage.
Ouch. This Banshee is looking rough,
I need her to look dead.
but not
rough.
dead.
22.
22 hits.
Oh, wow. 17.
Ouch. That is really, really bad for me.
Call an ambulance.
As you swing your maul down on top of this Banshee's head, and it dissipates.
Yes!
Which is unfortunate, because I wanted to wail at you guys.
I'm sure you did.
Whale.
Wailing has the potential to TPK. Yeah, that's a thing.
Unfortunate. Anyway, this Banshee is now dead.
That Stitches just strikes the
anything
victory
else?
pose. No, that's it.
Cool. That brings us to character Oleg. Oleg, your turn, because the Banshee's dead.
Okay, so we got one guy floating up 20 feet in the air, right?
Yep.
What about his buddy?
His buddy is on the ground next to you.
He's not your buddy, pal.
I'm going to attempt to swing my scythe at him.
Wait.
19 on the dice.
19 will hit.
8, and then 2, 7. So 7 slashing and 6 radiant.
That hurts. This incorporeal form is in pieces, but it's still moving.
Okay. I will swing at it again.
Yep.
So I forgot. I got 2 of those. Another 19 on the dice.
19 will hit.
8 slashing and 7 radiant.
Your scythe tears through this shadow and just rips it to pieces. This particular Alep is dead.
Okay. And I want to move myself in a position to be within 10 feet of I want my aura to who's all clumped together.
Num and Enerath are together. Yeah, that's it.
All right, I will stand next to Num and Emirath, and then I will try my save again. Or is it
The
gone?
Banshee's dead. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Okay. Very cool.
Okay, so that Alep is dead. That brings us to 58. Your turn.
All right. Just want to make sure I get this right because I saw this. I'm just gonna take a shot. Just gonna take a shot at something. Going to fire a slug at what's still standing?
There's a shadowy figure floating in the air, and 2 zombies next to Enerath. And Num.
I'm gonna take a shot at not the zombie, but the shadowy figure in the air.
You taking a shot at the shadowy figure?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. Yep, you hit. What you hitting them with?
A magic bullet.
Okay.
Well, it's a bullet that's enhanced from a magical rifle, I should say.
Yeah.
With crit damage, that's 45 points of damage.
Are you sure?
I think so. Maybe double check my weapon. No, wait. I rolled it wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was
crits do a lot, but damn.
I was playing with a Pathfinder gun a while ago, so I misrolled because Pathfinder crits are different. That's I had an 18 and a 13 my first 2 rolls, so that's 31 points of damage.
Okay.
No, plus 5, so it's 36.
Okay. That tears a hole in it, but he's still floating up there. He does not appear to be happy that something just tore a hole in his shadowy body.
That sounds like a him problem.
Yeah, well, it's his turn now, and he's about to make it a you problem. As he flies over the space to the center of the room. So he's basically floating just past Enerath. And
Guardians.
Spirit Guardians are on the ground. He's 20 feet
He
in
said
the
just
air.
past me.
It's
He
a
said just
radius.
past me.
He's 20 feet in the air.
It's a radius, right?
It's 15-foot radius. It sounded like you said just
Okay.
past me, as in closer than 15 feet.
No. He's just past you where you're standing.
Okay.
He's in the center of the room, but in the air.
Okay.
And he's going to howl at you guys. He's
Is this a
very
banshee?
angry. No, this is an Aleph.
Okay.
The Banshee's dead, unfortunately.
What kind of save is it? Wisdom?
Yes, this is a wisdom saving throw.
Do we still get the +4?
Numb and Stitches, I think, get it.
Gotcha.
Numb
Or-
and
or-
Enerath.
Amarath.
Is it 18 a pass?
An 18 does pass.
Who all is being affected by this?
Everybody.
I got
Oh,
one.
okay.
I got 18 as well.
Said
24.
wisdom,
Yep, wisdom.
21.
Stitches.
You said wisdom?
I did.
Nat 20 for 27.
God damn, you guys are wise. He is
No.
angry.
The +4 does some work.
He is angry.
Angie.
All right,
Hit
so
me.
that's his turn.
You'll have advantage. Hit me.
That one's dead. This guy's still alive. He said that when I start their turns in your Spirit Guardians.
Mhm.
Okay,
Correct.
so I need to make a save.
Start or move into during your turn, yeah.
I gotta save. That is a 20 and a 16. You
They
said
both
5.
they both save, and I rolled really high though. 15
Okay.
plus 19 halved down to 9.
Yes. Okay. So he's still standing. He's very angry. And he is going to swing. This one is standing right in front of Enerath, and he's going to take his attack at you.
17 AC.
Yep, that's a miss. That is a hit, though, with a 22. And you are going to take...
Oh, I think it's a 22 damage. I was like, holy fuck.
You're going to take 8 bludgeoning and 5 necrotic. And the other one is going to swing at the Tabaxi. Numb.
Hit me. As advantage.
All right. That is a 24 to hit.
Barely hits.
That is 8 bludgeoning and 11 necrotic.
So 19
Oh,
total.
we gave you that bad touch.
And does a 26 hit.
Does.
Sure, dude.
That is 5 bludgeoning and 2 necrotic.
7 total. About 100 hit points.
And that brings us to your skeleton's turn.
Yeah. Who's left?
There are 2 zombies and a shadowy figure flying in the sky.
I'm gonna go
I'm
for
working on the zombie.
I'm gonna go for the shadowy figure in the sky with my bolt, my brave bolt.
Go for it.
With a 19.
19 will hit.
10 damage.
Okay.
Necrotic?
Your necrotic bolt rips through the hole that was ripped through his chest, and he is still standing. It did not
God
seem to affect
damn.
him. That puts us at Enerath's turn.
I need to cure wounds myself.
Okay.
Say my prayer. Touch my chest. Glowing blue aura of healing energies.
The zombie is going to smack your hand and counterspell you.
Are you for real?
No, I'm fucking with you.
Zombie.
Well, I didn't know if you meant like the shadowy guy.
Oh.
Nah. Nah.
Zombie
Okay, so
said-
you.
If the
you
zombie
feel
did,
yourself-
said,
I
"No
would
way,
throw
Jose."
down my weapon and surrender because that's not a zombie we could deal with at this point. There's only
Yeah, we got this. Just wail him.
anything else from you, Interest?
Myself for 8. Nothing else from me.
Nice.
you see by zombie he meant
Except for I
mummy.
gotta find my eraser. Oh yeah,
Now
right.
it is Num's turn.
All right. The zombie that I've been wailing on, I'm gonna ignore him for a minute. Look at the other one, and I'm going to make a shove attack. I need him to make a athletic or acrobatics check. Contested with mine. I have advantage because I'm raging.
Okay, well, this very strong zombie
Mhm.
got a 7.
I got a 23, so he's knocked prone.
Oh!
So I don't have to reckless attack. I'm just gonna bring down the holy wrath of God in my hammer and just fucking hit him. That
Just
is
to be
a-
clear. Is this the one right in front of Enerath, or is this the one right next to you, just on the other side of Enerath?
This whole theater of the mind has been kind of unclear, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not the one I've been hitting. Whichever.
Oh,
it doesn't
no.
matter.
Okay. So you don't want the one that. Okay, you want the one on the ground. Got it. There's one that has been wailed on, and there's one that is much less wailed on.
Yes, I am knocking down the one that has not been wailed on.
Gotcha.
That is another nat 20.
Or
Goodness.
how much damage?
Oh, okay. So, that's 22 on the Warhammer, plus
Yep.
2 from the rage damage, so 24, and then my Divine Fury is also needs to be rolled. That's another 15 damage. So,
Damn.
20. That's 22 plus 15, whatever that is.
That hurts. You bring your warhammer down on this poor, unfortunate zombie, and just like one big swing, you take his fucking arm off. He's not dead, and he's unhappy.
And I will like stand over him, and then I'm done. That's my 2 attacks.
Hope he kicks you in the nuts.
Do I have a bonus action? Do I have...
No, do you?
2 weapon fighting? No. I have a shield in my offhand, so no. I'm good.
Okay, that brings us to Stitch's turn.
I'm gonna go walk over to my buddy, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna swing on that big bad zombie in front of him.
Are you swinging on the one that's on the ground, or the one that's still
Oh,
standing?
the one that's on the ground. Because it's still
Okay.
got HP, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take that advantage and knock the hell out of it. Nat 20 for a 28.
Jesus, 2
Yay.
crits in a row.
I will
Let's go.
screenshot this.
It's all good. Just hit the zombie.
I just want to rub it in, Brad. There you go. Take a look at that.
Zombie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I control their health. God damn it.
Not if we keep critting these things.
That's gonna be 18.
Oh, that hurt. All right. Anything?
Yeah, I'll swing again. Oh, does a 16 hit?
16 just barely hit.
Yes! 15.
Oh, he's still standing.
You're shitting me.
He's still standing, but you seem to have lopped both of his arms off. One with a warhammer and one with a maul. Not really things made for lopping.
My maul has like little edges
That's
to
not
it.
made for lopping. Anything else?
If you smash it enough, it'll come apart. That's all that matters.
Oh, there is ways I can do more damage. Damn it. I've been slacking. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, the Banshee's dead. That brings us to Oleg. It's your turn.
What's wrong, Brett? You sound so happy.
It's your turn, Oleg.
Okay. So do we have a shadowy guy within range, or is this he's still flying?
still flying. He's technically 20 feet up. If you wanted to hit him, you would have to make a jump.
All right, I'll do it.
Sounds like it's possible. That's what I'm getting out of that.
I'll do it.
Okay, so give me an athletics roll.
Okay. Athletics. There you are. Cool. I got an 18.
That is plenty. Go ahead and make an attack against him. I won't give you the disadvantage on it.
Okay. That looks to be a 21.
That is going to hit.
All right. He takes 3. Oh, shit. So I've been forgetting to add my strength modifier to damage this whole fucking time. So that's 7 slashing and 8 radiant.
As your group of friends converge on these two zombies, you get a short running start, and they watch you, this man in full plate, leap into the air and swing his scythe over his head, and it hooks into the tail of this poor shadowy figure, and he hangs in the air for a moment before the scythe rips through it completely and it dissipates. Dead.
That was
I'm gonna be winded a little bit. Yeah, alright. Next. And
all
then
that's left are 2 zombies.
so you wanna say that like jump took half my movement to do?
Yes,
Okay.
It would have.
Alright, so I got 15 feet. Can I make it to the grounded zombie?
Yes, you
Within
can make it to
15.
either zombie.
I'll go for the one still standing then, because there's 2 people on the grounded one, and I will attempt to make another hit.
You also gain
Yeah.
temporary.
Yep.
So go ahead and make your swing at the zombie.
Okay, 24 to hit that.
Yeah, 24 will hit that.
Okay. So a total of 10 slashing and 4 radiant.
Okay. Did you hit the standing one or the one on the ground?
Standing one.
Okay. After your leap into the air, you turn around and rush in to this zombie that's standing in front of your friend, and your scythe just comes around and cuts it in half.
Don't sound so thrilled. That's pretty cool.
This zombie is also dead.
Oh yeah.
Cleaved in twain on the ground. All that's left is one that's lying there underneath Numb.
Yeah.
Which makes it 58's turn.
There's one more zombie left.
There's a zombie.
He's prone. Not very good for your ranged attacks, I'm sorry.
Get a ready in action just in case.
Okay.
If the zombie gets up, I'm taking a shot at it.
Okay.
But I'm not going to actually fire until it gets up. It might not get up. It might stay down, depending on what happens next.
Well, so that puts everything through. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. That brings us to our last zombie. He's going to make an attack
Take some damage.
at you, Numb.
He's going to
For
take some
taking
damage.
his arm. You're
Take some
standing over him.
He has disadvantage on these attacks as well.
But he's going to get hit by some spirit guardians.
He is. He is about to get hit by spirit guardians. He needs to make a save. He
DC
does.
16.
Okay. Ah, 16 indeed. 15 plus 1.
5 is half of the damage. So that's the damage dealt.
Still alive.
He is going to sit up and he's going to bite you.
Is he
Numb.
standing or is he still prone?
He's technically prone. He's sitting. He's sitting.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, he's just going to sit up and do his best to headbutt you right in the dick.
Do
I
it.
feel like that's a cop out.
That is a 22 to hit.
That misses.
God damn it!
Damn.
So he's gonna sit up really
Red's
fast
gonna
and try
get
and
over our
hit
crap
you.
and just start making every monster like 3 levels up.
He's going to try and hit you. He's going to miss. His head is just going to swing through your legs, and then he's going to sit up again and try and hit you on the back.
Go for it.
Red, your combat is perfectly acceptable for difficulty.
It's just lucky rolls right now.
That is a 22.
That misses, yeah.
He's going to swing all the way
Macy's a
back,
23.
and he's laying back down.
Barbarians are cool. Alright.
He missed. He's laying back on the ground. Nothing he can do. You took his arms.
Alright.
Does your barbarian
so
take
that
half
brings
damage?
That brings us to the skeleton's turn.
When I actually get hit, yeah. Oh shit, I completely forgot about that. I should have more hit points. It's fine, it's too late. But
I'm pretty sure.
I should have at least 10 more hit points, but I'm at 100 hit points still. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Get
It's
that
the skeleton.
resistance.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
I'm trying to look to see. Well, I'll just make a spell attack at disadvantage
Yeah, go ahead.
since he's still prone.
He is.
That's what you said, right?
Yes.
That one.
You missed. Numb, you get a necrotic bolt in the... No. Here's the skeleton just missed. Too many things in the way.
Too many things in the way.
Unfortunate. That brings us to player character Enarath. Your turn. Top of the round.
Get them,
And
Manarath. Get him.
I'm just
Get
gonna
them.
toll the dead.
Flex on bread. Bread
Oh,
also.
they did.
Wisdom
Go for it.
save, DC 16.
Toll the Dead is necrotic damage.
Yes.
It is.
Nothing.
That is a 21 wisdom save.
And that it does nothing on.
No, I think
Yep.
zombies
Success.
and ghosts are immune to necrotic.
That's fair. He might not know that, though.
Oh, I'm just thinking out loud. Trying to go over the
yeah.
monster manual knowledge I still obtained.
Most are, yeah.
So that's nothing. And I'm done.
All right, Numb, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring down the holy wrath of the Lord of Light.
Yeah, go
Do a
for
strike
it.
on him.
Helm?
Damn, that's a double natural 19. 27.
27 hits.
That is 15 bludgeoning and 5 radiant.
Of course it was.
He's still up. Are you still alive?
No, you have squished him.
Yes.
First you took his arm, and then you took his head. And
It's like,
unfortunately,
I'll bite your kneecaps off. No, you won't.
He was
Squish.
standing there
the
just
radiant,
laughing.
the radiant damage means that he doesn't get his fortitude
Yeah,
save.
that's right.
Yep.
So-
And then while it's still on my turn, is there another target left?
Nope.
Is there a door that we need to go through?
You are currently standing in the 30-foot ring of light.
Right.
The outside walls are dark.
if I can see 60 feet. So just on the other side of the room, is there just another closed door somewhere?
You can't see the other side of the room yet.
Damn. Then I just
I have Devil's
Pick-
Sight. Can I?
pick a
You
direction
can see
at
the other
random.
side.
I just huck the hammer.
All right,
just hit
roll
something.
me a d4.
Fuck yeah. We don't waste rage timings in this
You
house.
just hear a child scream.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh no. It was for the greater good. That's a 2.
That's a 2. Okay, roll me an attack roll with disadvantage.
Oh no, you said a child.
That is still a 16.
Okay. You
Roll damage?
turn around from the main hallway and you whip your warhammer into the distant darkness towards what should be the back end of the room. And it collides with a body. You hear a person go,
Oh no, I was joking.
Shit.
I sprint over there to see who I hit, and then I summon it back to my hand.
as you run, you can move how far in a turn? 50 feet?
Uh,
Oh,
If
no, you
I-
have your agility active, so that's 100 feet?
yeah. If I knew I hit somebody, I would have used that and like dash. So in theory, 200 feet
Okay, so you
in 6 seconds.
you can't use to do that. Anyway, so you take off into the darkness. So half of the party can't quite. You disappear from half of the party's vision. As you run off into this dark space, you see a cultist on the other end of your warhammer on the ground. It seems to have struck him like in the stomach, and he's just laying there, spread out.
Is he conscious?
He does not appear to be. He appears to be emaciated. It doesn't look like he's been having a good time in here.
I grab some manacles out of my bag. I start to tie him, or I latch it up and say, "Hey, friends! There's another cultist here."
Maybe he'll give
All
us
right.
better answers.
Initiative is technically over, so what would you guys like to do?
My
Maybe
rage
he'll
falls.
volunteer to be target practice.
What?
I like to look around the room
Yeah.
a little bit
What
more.
all can I see with my special eyes?
With
Brand.
your special eyes,
My brain.
you see the cultist that got smushed. You see a podium. You see a number of small tables in the back corner with books and alchemical reagents on them. See a small chemistry set sitting on it. And you, Oleg, do you have a light source other than...
We
I
got
mean,
torches.
I can make a torch.
I can see him just
Okay,
going
if you light up a
deem it
torch,
necessary.
that'll be easier.
Yeah.
And as you guys walk over to where Num is, as you look around the room, you find that the cultist that he hit was sitting on top of another magic circle, probably expending his energy to keep the horde of the undead from reaching him.
Oh.
There's also a small hole in the wall in the very back corner. Looks like a tunnel of some kind.
Secret
Oh.
tunnel
Secret tunnel.
through the mountain.
We should
Before
see
we
if
get
this-
before we go too far, I do have to say the 4:30 out time today is kind of important. Sorry. I gotta go
Okay.
sometime soon. Yeah, just
Then yeah, well, you guys have
relatively sometime soon if we can wrap it up. But yeah,
We can
that's
stop.
what
We're
I
at the
said.
secret tunnel. Good place.
Secret
Yeah,
tunnel.
We all pull out.
We have a
loot
new
and start
prisoner.
playing.
now would be a good time to take a rest for your group.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm hurting.
Taking a short
Spend
rest?
some hit die.
I didn't
Oh,
get
yeah.
hit at
Oh,
all.
hell yeah.
So if you guys want to take a short rest here, now's a good stopping
I got
point,
my spell slots and my aura back. Let's go.
and we can continue next week.
And interrogate the bastard.
Yeah.
I specialize
Yeah.
in
Hopefully this guy's
interrogation.
not just annoying.
He's probably not as annoying as
Nope.
Dylan.
It's like couldn't say
After
anything
using
about Dylan.
after using 3 of my hit die, I'm at max.
I'm gonna use 4 of
I
mine.
haven't taken any damage.
Lucky you. I do need to pay more attention to my resistance and stuff. That's like the whole point of the barbarian.
I actually have 2 damage resistances that I keep forgetting about.
All right.
I'm kind of sad I didn't get to hit you guys with the Banshee's Wail.
I'm not at all.
That's rough, dude. Like isn't the DC for that 12? But if you fail, you go unconscious.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
typically.
And then if
Nuts, dude.
If let's see, DC Constitution 13 save on a
13.
failure, creature drops to 0. On a success, they take 10 psychic damage.
I would have to roll a 4 or below to. succumb to
So what
that.
you're saying is it's possible.
It's very possible. It's very possible.